Hi guys, let's look at the solution for the question that I shared today. Now this question comes under the topic of time and work, right? Now if I read the question, 10 men were assigned to complete a task in certain number of days. Now these kind of questions, we should be very clear that it is coming up from the concept of man days. Now when we talk about man days, what are the things that we generally look at? Now in man days, we define our total work to be number of men into number of days into the efficiency. Clear? Right? Now, if the question is talking about the same group of men and the question is not referring to the change of efficiency, then efficiency does not become very important. This is a simple concept of Mandy's, right? And then we equate work is equal to work in all the cases. Now, 10 men were assigned to complete a task in a certain number of days. Since I do not know the number of days, let's say that is D days. After 15 days, 25% of the task was over. So after 15 days, I can say that how much work was over? 25% of the work was over. That was because some men had not worked on these days. So for these 15 days, all the 10 men did not work. When all the 10 started to work from the 16th day onwards, only 62.5% of the total work was completed at the end of assigned days, which means at the end of D days, okay? A total of 62.5% of the work is over. So can I say this part, which means for the remaining days, if total number of days are D, and out of that 15 days are already over, can I say the remaining days are D minus 15 days? In D minus 15 days, we can say that the total work which was completed was 62.5% minus 25%, which will be how much, guys? That will be 37.5%. If I use this point, my answer would be very easy. Okay, now let me define my total work. I know is equal to 10 men into D days. But what happened? Only 1/4 of the work was completed. So 1/4 of total work was completed in 15 days. This was because some men did not come to work. Let's say that is 10 minus X. Right? So X men did not come to work. Now, from the 16th day, all the 10 men worked till the end of the time period, which means let me take that as D minus 15. Clear? And these D minus 15 days, 10 men worked, and we are told that 37.5% of the work is over. Now, 37.5 is nothing but 3/8 of the total work. Now, what are we supposed to calculate? We're supposed to calculate D here. So, if you're supposed to calculate D, we should rather be equating equation 1 and equation 3. We can get the value of D. Okay. Now, total work is equal to 10 into D. Let me replace that here. So, if I rephrase, all I get is 3/8 of total work. Now, total work is 10D. Okay. Which is equal to 10 into D minus 15. So, when we cross multiply, we get 30D is equal to 8 tens are 80. 80 into D will give me 80D minus 80 into 15 will give me 1200. So when we transpose the values, we get 50D is equal to 1200. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 5 ones are 524. The value of D is equal to 24 days. Now, if you're very quick with this concept, or if you're very clear with this concept, according to me, this concept or this question should not take more than 120 to 150 seconds to complete the complete question. Okay. So I hope you found the video helpful, guys. Stay tuned for the more questions and more video solutions. Please go back. If you are not clear with this model, you can go back and start solving a few questions on Manday's model. Right? All the best, guys. Thank you.